from Holland. He went to Tulsa Oklahoma. Was going to cross up down through Alabama on the Great. First things first, turn to the east. He bought price for 2. The hour. By ship. Yahweh shot. By ship right the guys. Which in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue, the trick that they Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor. The apostle elders of great millstone. And Shalom, the sister brothers like the truth. And Shalom, brothers and sisters, that's listening, get studying, and show yourself approved. From today, y'all, as you starting to see, Esau Edom was getting that sword prepared. How do we know that? You know, look at the moves they're making, especially in the political field. You know, they're redistributing districts in Louisiana. You know, getting rid of suppressing Jake's right to vote. You know, let you know they're about to bring that sword, man. You got another thing coming too. They're isolating the women from the Israelite man, using their idols, making the stallion. And you see you just had King Charles come here to visit Donald Trump. You know, they're getting ready for war out, you know, on the outside. The Strait of Hormuz is still closed. Gas through the roof. And so all that things let them know that what's about to go into play is the sword about to come in. Like Esau's about to have to do a genocidal campaign in order to keep their rulership going. So I'm gonna start this right here. It's a classic because it hits on all levels. We're getting ready to go into that. This is Jeremiah 30:7. I laughed for that day is great. Said now it's likely. It's time to take us trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's all I hope, man. We looking to be saved out of take us trouble. You got a food shortage coming up. The farmers couldn't get their fertilizer they needed because of the Strait of Hormuz being closed. So there's going to be food rationing. The dollar market collapsing anytime. The dollar's taking shots right now. The dollar could collapse. And things of that nature, like in Jake, you know, or I'll say Esau. You know, your voter right gets suppressed. They all about vote. Make your voice be heard. Now Esau said, I don't care about nothing about the voting system. He's trampling the Constitution. And he doesn't care. And what they're doing is they're poking the public to make the public fight back so they can initiate martial law. Once martial law is initiated, Jacob Trump will be full blown. You know, he'd be full-fledged Jacob Trump. But they got the detention centers already set up. They got their ICE agents already in place. The police go get militarized. And they're going to be ready for the public, man. Because they know that they're through. They know they cooked. So I got to do a reset. I can't do a reset if everybody's still spending money in the old system. If everything is still going.
You said that he's not going to bring that forward. This is Ezekiel 21:11. It says, and he has given it to be furbished. It says that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give into the hands of the slayer. Right now, the Lord is giving Esau Edom this sword so he can come down on Jacob one last time before, you know, the Lord breaks that sword in half to use it on him. So Esau's coming in like a flood, man. Esau's going to come down on Jacob. And you heard the brother just give you all these different avenues of how he could get the people uproar and in the rounds to kick out Jacob's trouble. And it's all going to happen.
I got to put there, go back it up. So this Zephaniah chapter 1, we thought in verse 15, and it said, we thought of verse 14. Zephaniah 1:14, it said, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hated greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. How about our child? The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Right? And so he said, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Those individuals who you start thinking mighty, you know, your Pookies and Ray Ray, they're going to cry bitter when it's time comes. This is Jacob Tubman we're talking about. YN, all your YN, all your YN, the people, the hood niggas, all of them, they're going to cry bitterly when it's time comes. All right, verse 15. And it said, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasted and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of cloud and thick darkness. And it says, a day of trumpets and alarm against the fenced city, against the high tower. And it says, an alarm against the fenced city and the high towers. And the Lord often called America, aka Babylon the Great, as the big city. Okay, and so there's going to come a time where these other foreign nations they're going to invade America, and that's what it's going. That's when shit really going to hit the fan. A lot of people not going to be prepared for that, man.
That's why they got their border opened up, and they ain't never closed. Esau, they make deals with other countries, you know, in order to what they call it, capture the war. Esau give up people, man. They did it during the 911 situation. Like Esau, you just heard Bill Gates say we overpopulate. So he said the solution to that is people need to be unalive. And especially particularly Jake. And now we know they want Jake to be unalive. Right now, they just proved that we're the majority in Babylon the Great. How do I know that? Because you watch my latest lesson, Esau just made a move in Louisiana where he redistricted the voting rights. And when everybody found out what he did was he suppressed the voting rights of Jake. Louisiana is a majority of Jake state. So what he did was he made it where more Republicans got more power and they vote holds more weight in order to keep Donald Trump in office. Because they know if it comes midterms, if they leave everything in place it is now, Jake will vote him out. And they doesn't know with the majority. So Esau now he's real scared. He don't know he ain't got the numbers no more. And it's even worse on that. The Edomite woman, the so-called white woman, is navigating the Jake. So he done lost his woman, which means you done lost really the war. So now we're seeing Esau move in a desperation state. That's why all this activity is happening. That was desperate, man. He need to stay in power. We want his house to continue forever. So now he got to do what his forefather did, great granddaddy did. I got to get the unalive. And he want to look at the good guy. But I know that all the plans are falling apart. He got to do this as disguised as the devil. That's how cold the Lord is. When Esau make his move, he got to do it as the wicked. So everybody gonna know he is the wicked. Like you are the devil. You are Satan in the flesh. And these people, all they trying to do is barbecue and live their life. So now he poking Jake, trying to make Jake get mad. It ain't working, man. What's gonna happen? Mega is gonna start the Civil War. Go ahead, you got one?
Yeah, I got you that too quick. You already broke it down. I get to Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 17. And it says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. In verse 18, neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Ooh, I like that. That's all right there. That your money not gonna save. He said the gold and silver will not save you, man. The whole land gonna be devoured. And you can really see that now, looking at the move of this current administration that they done made. But right now, Babylon is supposed to hate the country in the world. Most hated country in the world, man. Based on the policies and based on who they got as their current president. And I'm like, the Lord couldn't get this no better. Donald Trump is the perfect representation of Babylon the Great and Esau Edom. You know, being narcissistic, being greedy, don't know how to talk to nobody, the lack of decorum. He lacks all that, man. He's like a child on the podium, and he's greedy. All he caring about is his bottom line. He's not caring about the American people. He's not caring about this country. This dude over here trying to do land grabs in other countries, man. And this right, he's promising him land in Gaza, golf courses and hotels. So he don't care about the American people, man. And it's telling you in the scripture, it said, he that is not good to himself, who should he be good to? So Lucifer, right? Everybody want to get that. That's Esau, Edom, and Donald Trump all the way to 100, man. And what he did was the Lord used Donald Trump to expose the racism of Esau, Edom. But this stuff was kind of buried. You know, take to say something against us. Oh, that happened a long time ago. You just been an angry black man. You just hating over there. Now we got Donald Trump. All we got to do is say, look at Exhibit 8. Look at the moves he making. Repealing the Civil Rights Act. Making it where Trump, Jake can't vote like that. Get rid of Jake's voting rights. And now hosts can't say that no more. Hosts Jake say, oh, we got to vote. Hey, young dude, you need to vote. That's how we get out of this. You need to vote. Y'all not vote. You're being irresponsible. Voting is how we fix this. Now, I can show them a clip, and that's not so no more. That's over with. Lord done show you can't vote your way to salvation. So Lord is back to 1,000 out here. You got something?
I go ahead and try to with that precept that you just quoted right here. It's Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, chapter 14, and verse 5. And it said, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his good.
But as he was evil to himself, who should he be good? He cannot take pleasure in his goods. And that precept is hard right now, man. Remember, the great had everything going, especially the small habits, but yet they wanted war. All they had to do was be content with what they had, and they wouldn't be in the situation they're in now. They're in the situation they're in now because they kept doing war. He took the sword now. And that ain't no bit off more than he could shoot. That is the point where the only opponents left the battle, opponents that's worthy to fight. Iran got a strong military. And they got China and Russia backing. So now that the hammer of the earth, hammered all the hammers, the nails in the skin, hammered them in, the other ones left was he got a hammer and some concrete. And he's struggling. And now he's mad and the whole world sees he's struggling. That's the Lord, break how the hammer of the whole earth broke my thunder. What's crazy? And the Lord did that, man. And that's because he's being evil, man. The devil, all he do is steal money. Man, this current administration is sucking up all the money. All right, they done cut EBT. They done cut health care. All these cuts for what? To feed their belly, man. To go into their pockets, man. They say some of them pocket about $7 billion. That's what a B y'all spelling. $7 billion. He ain't been in there 2 years yet. $7 billion in a year. And that's just what they can account for. You probably got more than that.
I like the precept, so like going into it, like everything that Esau Edom is doing, he's doing it against Jake, but it's making his own people mad. And it's showing him that he's not even good to himself, and that's going to make a lot of his own people crash out. And Esau, he gotta have somebody to blame. Like even if the Joe Six-Pack, like once he get everything taken away from him, somehow it's gonna be Jake's fault. He's gonna crash out.
They're doing it now. They're blaming immigration. Who's the face of immigration? My people, your so-called Mexicans. Instead, they're not blaming the small habits. They get the most money than anybody. They got universal health care, free education, and they get all kinds. They're the biggest welfare state in the world. But yet, they want to blame Ishikar. And I'm like, Ishikar doing the job you don't want to do. Like they're helping Babylon the Great. Who else gonna pick the apples and oranges for a cheap price? So I'm like, how you gonna blame somebody doing the job you don't want to do? Show you how dumb Esau Edom is. They put that on Fox News, the goddamn Mexicans coming over the border doing this and that. They so slow because of them. It's the reason I gotta pay $4 for gas, bro. Fool, you paying $4 for gas because you lost that war, and another country sucks your resources up. And it's a so-called white man.
This is Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, 14:6. It says, there is none worse than he that envies himself. This is a recompense of his wickedness. If he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last he shall declare his wickedness. The envious man have a wicked eye, he turn away his face and despises man. In verse 9. And it says, the covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his fortune, and the iniquity of the wicked dries up his soul.
Like I said, what it said, the end of the evil man to reveal himself. At the end, his evil or wickedness to be revealed, say something like that.
The envious man having a wicked eye, and he turns away his face and despises man. And then it says, verse 9, it says, the covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his fortune, and his iniquity of the iniquity of the wicked dries up his soul. You probably talking about number 6.
Yeah, go
number 6. It says, there is none worse than him that envies himself, and this is the recompense of his wicked.
Yeah, I think one part that you even saying is wicked to be built at the end.
I thought it was yeah. He said evil to himself, where he be good. He shall not take pleasure in his good. And it said, there is none worse than he that envies himself. This is a recompense of his wickedness. And in verse 7, it said, if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he would declare his wickedness.
So at the last, he declares wickedness. But the last declares wickedness. That's what we're going to be dealing with right now, man. We're at the end of this rulership. And now he's declaring his wickedness, man. He can't help it. They got the worst person to be up there. And now he's basically going to trample the Constitution. He's turning up his own. So that's why I said, Edomites are getting mad. Y'all good, y'all good. Yeah, y'all good. Edomites are now getting mad because they care about the Constitution. But like I said, the last is wickedness. So at the end, Esau gonna say, like, he gonna let everybody know, like, y'all the devil in the flesh. He's doing it now. Everybody getting the hard lesson right now. Eve running the hard way. The old school Jake running the hard way. Like, what you gonna take away my voter right? And Esau declaring wickedness last minute. I'm talking about your vote. He never did. He trying to tell Jake that, but the Lord has make it manifest so Jake can see it. So what he's doing, what Esau doing, he's cornering people, but they don't have no other outlet. See, we know the outlet is your house by some shop, but if you're awarded 2/3, right now Esau give you no options.
Esau giving big no option. He ain't even giving his own people no option. It's going to be a big counter to this. This is Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at 21. The point is in verse 22. It says, for then shall great tribulation, such as was not seen the beginning of the world to this time, and to nor ever shall be. It says, and except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. And that's because Esau is doing. Hey, he don't give a goddamn. He's going to destroy everything. He got that goddamn mentality over my dead body. Shit, I'm going to destroy everything before I let you niggas get it. So he's going to fuck himself. He got that kamikaze spirit. I'm going to kill myself in order to kill you. And it says, unless those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So that's the word over there, showing mercy on the elected nation of Israel. Hey, he's going to shorten the days. He's going to save us out of these times. He's going to crashing out and getting everybody roused up and getting everybody mad to go against him.
I like you said, for the next phase is for the time. Time has been short, man. We done with January to May, like, I mean, super fast, man. I've never seen nothing like that. It's so bad. People on TikTok and YouTube talk about how time is moving fast. They let us know we get into the nitty-gritty, the end of this movie shit. Y'all about to ready to show up. And how we know that? We looking at the war front too. You got all these countries coming to the aid of Iran. You know, Esau looking bad. And like I said, the devil doing such a bad job where his own people, they gonna riot, man. If that dollar collapses right now, the stock market going bad, gas is super high. You know, we talking about for a kid, we might be looking at $5-6 a gallon for gas. You know? And if we're looking at $5-6 to Oklahoma, they mean our brothers and sisters in California, New York, they looking at 8 or 9. That's society collapsing. Oh, you said Spirit Airlines collapsed. In mid-operation. They just shut it down just like that. People had to like get on another airline to fly home. You got airlines collapsing, man. This kingdom is collapsing. And like I said, I keep been saying, when it collapses, Esau gonna get mad. Because it had to be that way. It did that way because of mismanagement and a lack of wisdom. And they gotta blame themselves. So you wanted Donald Trump. This dude is known for bankrupting countries. So what you think of your country? So we Jake looking at Esau like, bro, you the problem. And Esau is so dumb. He got that cognitive dissonance. You know, it's never Esau's fault. He gonna fight Jake for all the pain that he feels. Not Jake. Esau feeling pain right now. Esau have to deal with hard times. Jake been dealing with hard times. That's why Jake still making. We're really going through this. Like I keep saying, the Zion is against Esau right now. The Lord is attacking Esau. He's using his own devices, his own people. We didn't tell the devil to make these dumb little bonehead moves. That's what I was say. We would have healed Babylon. Babylon's not healed. If you step aside and let Jake take the wheel, we can get this mother back on track. Why? Because we got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Esau is devoid of that. All he know how to do is be on top and be a savage. The real savage is Esau. And he about to go back into that mode when he comes broke. and said, let that stock market crash. You go see the Wolf of Wall Street, looking for Jakes.
And this is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and you that dwell therein. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil coming down unto you, having great wrath, because you know it that he had but a short time.
Woo. Hey, his time is short, and we can see it. You ever looking at this devil flop like a fish out the water? You know, and it said, woe to them, you know, that's in the earth and in the sea. So that's why he said, rejoice they that dwell in the heavens. That's why we not caring. Those select that's in the truth, we all like, man, bring it down. We want to bring down yesterday. We tired of grinding out for Esau Edom. It's real rough being in a system ruled by an idiot. Because he makes hard times for you. He make it hard for you. You got to do extra stuff. Because this dude up here can't manage the book. Exactly. Idiocracy, man. It's making it rough, man. Like, man, we got to get up out of here, man. So we don't care. But guess who cares? 2/3 Israelites and Esau Edom. They care. And this is all they know. So when America crashes, it's going to hurt them to their soul, man. And they're going to take it out. You know, they got guns and stuff. If you in the house with one, they're going to take it out on you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a picture here. 2nd Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard the king or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Man, you hear that right there? That's what's getting ready to happen. That brings up right there is getting ready to be revealed. These people right now, they gave it a chance. They gave the government a chance. They got all hype. I got my guy, I got Trump, and he went in there and he failed. He failed miserably. So now we're going to see them not regard their king nor prince. Remember, Donald Trump wanted to be a king. You know, he looked at as a king. Now he done failed. They up here, they throwing away. They burning their mega hats. I've seen them burn their mega hats. They put on blue hats. They say America first. So now we see the civil war starting to pick up. You know, Esau all about warfare. So they're gonna come in their militia groups. They little AR-15s. They little bulletproof vests on. I gotta fight for my Second Amendment. I gotta fight for the Constitution. You know, you're gonna hear stuff like that. And Donald Trump don't give a damn. He run this stuff like Star Wars. I got my ICE agents, stormtroopers. Trump is like, you're gonna get down and lay down. This is what we doing. Because I'm getting paid. I don't care about you little bitty white trash. That's how Trump look at him. You white trash. You're poor. You little nasty butt. So now we're gonna see them bang. And they're already doing it with their precept. They burning warehouses, you know, stuff like that. Blowing up buildings. That's them not reporting their king or prince. And of course, the accident in their power.
Beautiful point to make. You know out there, bro, burning up first grade house. You think out there, you should have just paid us more.
Yep.
You should have just paid us more. And that goes back into that stuff in with his Habakkuk, the second chapter about 15 verse, with that woman to them that idea to that's what's going on. Because they're holding up all the resources and not paying your labor. Your labor is what keeps America, aka Babylon the Great, keep it going. So if you're taking all of that resources, you're making it hard for them to survive, then they're going to come back on you. That's why America get ready to be destroyed, man.
Like if you read down in that chapter, the scripture says that he said, for the pride, the city shall be. And he thought he was pride, he was taking off. Like, so you got to be big. Shit, that's go ahead and bring it up.
2nd Ezra 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
There you go. House be destroyed, man. But like I say, the pride. All you gotta do is pay your people a decent wage. But he's so prideful. I'm gonna get my 20, 30 million a year. You know, these CEOs, they're all greedy. You know, it's a pride thing. They're like, work hard, work more overtime. So the grinders, you know, you're working. They like, oh yeah, I'll show you. They burning up the whole everything over pride. And like I said, that's a part of Babylon Great starting to go down the hill. Oh, they got rid of our northern tribe. They were picking the crops because of pride, you know. That's gonna hurt Babylon the Great, man. Now you ain't got nobody picking the crops. Esau ain't gonna do it. Southern tribe not gonna do it. Southern tribe Jake ain't not gonna go back on that field, man. And see, that's gonna bring this right here. And we seen that with that Spirit Airlines collapse. This Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the people of the house will tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are mute, and those that look out of the window be darkened. And then verse 8, verse 4, the doors shall be set in the street when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise with the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music will fall slow. All the precepts I just read right there happening right now. Grinders coming to a scene, they use the AI, robotics. And it's a private thing. I ain't gotta pay nobody. I'm about to pay Tesla bot your job. And it's a pride thing. That's gonna hurt you, so. And then you're gonna make the grinding class poor and they can't buy your product. And it said the strong man shall bow themselves. Like I said earlier, all you do is think strong and tough, you're basically the gangster and all that, he gonna cry. You're gonna find out what he really is. He's gonna be exposed to be weak because he already been weak. So who does he not allow? Other Jake. Good niggas gonna go after Esau either. Those dudes are really weak, man. So Lord, what he's gonna do is he's gonna expose and show that. Everybody got to play. Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. Everybody gonna play into their role, man. All that hiding, putting on the front, all the deception that's coming down, man. Whatever you are to afford, it's gonna show. If you really got faith, you believe the Lord, you're gonna stand 10 toes down, you're gonna be good during Jacob's trouble. If you believe in Esau Edom, and you being a wicked Jake in the system of so long, when Jacob's trouble hit, it's gonna show. You're gonna be bound yourself. You're like a pregnant woman. Okay, crying. And he's like, I know, gangster, dude. You said you went to the military. You crying? You don't know how to play, you don't know how to show. God. So the military dudes crying. And then the man that they done dissed so long, they're the ones they're gonna be like clamoring for. Men of the Lord. Men of the Lord ain't gonna be crying. Like, we done told you this is about to happen. We're anticipating this to happen. So we cool with it. So we're gonna be calm during the destruction. Versus the other dudes that they was all liking and they thought was stuff. They're gonna be exposed, man. They're gonna be exposed like they found some. Esau get exposed right now. There's gonna be a trickle down effect. To where all the dudes that follow Esau, Edom's custom, he's gonna be exposed. All the women getting exposed right now, the Megan Thee Stallion, Clay Thompson tobacco, so all that 304 has been exposed. So you can see if you got a hole or not. If the Benedictines, her hoeing.
That boy increase your faith like that too, because when you use the apply the scripture, you know how the scripture said that John 4:1 said love believe not everything we try to do. If you how you know you have somebody that love makes you die, you be like, what do you think about making you die this way? If they say something like, I think Clay Thompson did up wrong, you know you got 304 right there.
Not to mention all these women, they idolize Megan Thee Stallion. So they're coming up with hashtag cheat on your man and leave the black men right when Esau was coming down with great wrath, and they leave them out there in school, not knowing that they man is suffering from this. I'm suffering from the storm. With that storm, Esau will come down.
Another thing to add to your point, a lot of some of them could be witchcraft. Like they could be heavily into witchcraft. So Lord got something out of ritual. That's what he's saying.
The scriptures let you know that there's more women than there is men. So a lot of those that Jacob's trouble was gonna get killed and die. A lot of women, because there's more women than there is men. When it comes to the nation of Israel. So like you leaving your man at the wrong time. Because Esau Edom told you to, put a psyop in your face, and now you're over here trusting in him instead of trusting in, Jake the Jake man, and it just leaves you bad out the coat. Well, that's the woman that I just about to throw a coat there. Go to the woman that is, and that's why that precept you're gonna get trotted it down like the fire in the street.
I got the quick right here that back you up. This is Ezekiel. Chapter 9 and verse 4, it says, the Lord said unto him, go through the minutes of the city, through the minutes of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the man that sighed and that cried, and for all abominations that be done in the minutes thereof. And that mark is the mark of exemption from judgment. So there in Jacob's trouble, they're going to be men out here. The Lord said, do not touch. He's telling you that baby, don't touch it. But for the individuals that refuse to repent, they refuse to turn back to the Lord, this is they say right here. Verse 5. He said to the other, he said, in my hearing, go ye after through the city and smite, and let your eye bear eagle have you pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maid and of the children, women, but come not near any to find whom that is the part to begin at my sanctuary, but they begin at the ancient man, which was before the house.
Like I said, it said women twice. It said maids, little children, and then it said women. So that you know it's gonna be double the amount.
They separate man. But like I said, that style right there, man. That's the Lord said, what's women at ease? You look at their idol, she was trying to be at ease. She wanted that dude's money. She retired. That was even called retirement package. They backfired. That's why the hurt is for them. They like, if she can't get it, I can't get me a simp no more either. Dudes are not simping no more. That's Lord isolating this whole for destruction. But like I said, they get ready to come down great rap. How you know that too? You got a lot of scientists east out on live. I think it's like it's probably up to 15 now. Then you know they get ready for deception, probably alien deception. They get ready to do something big, so they gotta get rid of whistleblowers. Scientists, they know too much. You gotta go. I'm about to get ready to pull a big old move because I gotta get back to the narrative. I lost it.
Trump said like smart people don't like him, and he don't like smart people.
Listen, God, he right. I don't like him. I'm like, man, I must be smart than me. He's sure right. Because he's easy to see through, man. That dude's a con artist. He's a straight con artist, and they getting ready to make a big move. That's how we know the sword coming. And they got rid of scientists. Anybody that can whistle blow, anybody that can like disclose they plan, they about to do another like C-190 event to accelerate the market of beat system. That's what's coming up next. Now I don't know who was the hit. So I gotta use my MOTV system to support everybody who's wrong things together. They got the ticket centers propping up everywhere, the Babylon the Great. All they need is a big event to set it off. To prove who is who. Because they scared now. That's why they brought up AI and all these AI videos. To blur the line of truth, misinformation about it. Because he's not losing the information. But now he has to introduce misinformation. Make sure you can't believe your eyes what you see. So that his psyops work better. But you just seen that little shooting they did, fake sex to Donald Trump, that was so whack. And so many holes in it. Where he gotta bring an AI, man. Everybody like, man, everybody buying that no more. Make you old news, man. The devil lose influence, lose power. Now he got to throw a Hail Mary out there. They trying to press the public for false accusation, man. They can bring out some robots, something they made in laboratories, all this from this planet. You know, the public ain't gonna believe it. And they'll say, oh, they brought the disease, the super disease from this planet, but we have a, juice to stop it. Everybody go get it. Unless it's gonna be foreign alien virus. They're bringing out there, they can find out some to get the public to go there from the go. The devil's desperate, man. He's losing. Look at how about your child. He's losing to his hand. The devil has to do something. And what it's going to do is going to cause him to stand. Jacob trouble. No, everything he saw bring trouble on Jacob, man. He has to thin our numbers. He has to thin our influence. And he has to sever the connection to your how about your shop. That's how I'm looking for them to get rid of the Bible. If I say the Bible is hate speech, we're not using the Bible no more. You got this new thing, Scientology, or whatever little new stuff they got to come up.
AI Bible.
Is that?
We made it better.
It's all inclusive. Everybody's inclusive. The Bible's about division. We don't like division. We need unity. And with an alien base, they can do that. They can throw out all religion. They can come and say, oh, we created y'all. This is y'all supposed to be worshiping. And you know that they put it on TV, man, they gonna run with it.
Just like they did, the movie Independence Day.
God.
You saw how they all came together. It was different armies from different countries that came to help the fight.
God,
and that represents that war and everybody.
That was perfect. I think they're gonna run it like this. Like you said, they got everybody come together, and that's how they can do their MOTV all at one time. Yeah, talk about this aliens. Then it drops where everybody, all their differences to come together to fight the aliens. Yeah. That's the way you get one world government. And then that's a clip. Ronald Reagan said that way back in the 80s.
What's the name?
Yeah, okay. He said that the 80s, he was president. Talking about the alien, the alien among us, all come together. So they already prepped for that. And they got a space force. So watch out for that. And that'll cause Jacob's trouble. Man, you tell the Jake, man, aliens and this is real. I ain't got no money yet.
And I got it in the scriptures and how while you're outside, you're gonna apologize.
God.
I see a polygraph. They just say that when I see it, I believe it. Great. They got it. But faith is faith is something being hopeful and everything not be. So it's easy for us to see it because we got faith in God about the outside. But all the worldly individuals who occupy in the world, who refuse our purpose. What did the Christian say? We not conformed to this world. If you conform to this world, then yeah, you're going to fall for that every time. Let's get that reading.
You gotta read that. Told us that you can falsify your word. But it said that y'all saw no earth, believe it not. So the Lord already told you saw no for that for. That's why I love the word. The word gives you foresight to tell you difficult before you do it. But see, people ain't got no knowledge of the Bible. They can say, listen, Pastor Portchild, he ain't open that book up to them. They done heard the same 3 precepts for 30 years.
Right.
And they don't know nothing. So when this devil pulls his ultimate deceit, they're gonna fall for it. Like a hook, line, and a sinker, man. Got them. We're gonna try to tell them like, nah, that ain't it. There's a project we made, like I said, they can see it. I set up, bro, nigga. I seen it in the sky. I seen the UFO. And he said I have all kind of files and other little files. Oh, we been doing this. They've been helping us. This how we got the technology. They're our leaders. Not Yahweh, not the Bible. If I say the alien wrote the Bible, control us, they'll believe that. They tell us, see, the Bible was written by the alien. It was the story they gave us. So dumb self. But the aliens, they start to put a mask on, and they go get the antibodies, and then you can live. They'll roll with that. They'll tell on us, he's not, he's an enemy to the state. That's how they're going to play it, man. They don't call us an enemy. And that Jacob's trouble.
That's why the word is so powerful real quick. I'm going to read this precept real quick. But it says, behold, I had told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chamber, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So this is a perfect example on how the Lord, who the word is the God Jesus Christ, is going to come back. He's going to come back, he's going to look like lightning, but it's going to be a ship. It's going to be a chariot. All right, that's how he's going to come back. But they're going to tell you that the Messiah is going to be in the desert. They're going to come up with some type of scenario. They're going to say the Messiah is going to be, get on this bus, and we're going to take you to the Messiah. That's how they're going to tell you. But the word tells you, believe it not, because this is how he's coming. He's coming as if it's the light. So it's going to be quick, just like that. And all of a sudden, you're going to see this big ship in the sky. That's how he's going to come back.
So every eye shall see.
There it is.
Every eye. So like half the world see. I see him over here at 2 p.m.
Right.
And over here, he was over here. On the other side of the world was an hour late. You didn't see him. And that's not they're going to accept you because there's going to be so much drama going on. They're in trouble. They're going to be desperate, man. They're going to be scared. They're going to be looking for some hope. Like Esau, man, what we going to do? They're going to be looking for that solution. Then Esau going to come like, I got it. Put the device in your body and you'll be safe. It's going to come that grand deception, man. And it's going to come. That's why Esau doing Jacob's trouble. To make people desperate. Make them, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking for a piece of safety. They're looking for food, looking for water. And he gonna show up like a superhero, like I got it, man. Here you go. But you gotta do this for me though.
quickly back. Look, this is 2 Edward 16. I'm gonna start at 17 because Edward seen this. Man. It says, woe is me, who was delivered me in them days, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of the war and the power and standing in the fields, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? So there's a lot of trouble, a lot of everything out there. And he's not hey, he's gonna try to come with that problem reaction solution. And here you go. This is it. This is how you're gonna get out of this right here. I know y'all tired of the bloodshed. I know y'all tired of being hungry. I know y'all tired of fighting together. So hey, do this and everything's gonna be okay. And hey, that's when Esau say to do, you should do the opposite of it. You should learn that right now. Everything he says, do the opposite of Esau either.
Put that comes back to it. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Where it says, let Satan forget his advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and that's what they're going into. So when Esau Edom come up with all these little scenarios saying that I can help you out of this peril, because you got to remember, Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. So he have a model where he said, ordo act chaos. He created the chaos, and then he's going to come with an order. That's how he operates. And so when you read the scripture, you say we are not ignorant of his devices. The word devices goes into scheme. All right? So this is one of these Edom's schemes, and so you should be able to avoid it. Believe it not.
All right. That's how he's gonna pull this thing, man. That's how we know we're at the end of this thing. He has to break the system, create a problem. When everybody start hollering for a solution, he gonna come with it, man. And we already know what he's gonna come with. It's gonna be that Revelation 13 chapter. It's gonna be that mark of the beast. That's gonna be a solution. They're gonna put you in a 15-minute city, powering up his system, and then it's gonna be like more bondage slavery. It's gonna be like, how you got freedoms now? You ain't gonna have no freedoms like that in these 15-minute cities. You're gonna have access to the Lord like that. Ain't gonna be no more read your Bible. You be prisons on the city. Exactly. They just call it that to make it seem sexy. Really, he gonna put you in a prison. It'll be a little cubicle. You get a little bit of time to get out, and you got to go back in. And he gonna have robots doing all the work and everything. That's just fantasy. And Lord told us it's not gonna last that long. We know it ain't. That's really a dumb system.
You like the movie Ready Player One?
Like that. Yeah. Had you in the metaverse. Put some damn Apple goggles on his face. And look, you see they doing that now. They get rid of Spirit Airlines and eventually they're gonna travel to other countries. You want to travel, you're gonna say put these better glasses on. And you go to another country. You're gonna set your button in this 15-minute city and power up my system, my AI data system. What you gonna do? You know, that's what the so-called white man about to do, man. And Jake ain't got no idea to stir. They not even privy to that information. They going about their day. You know they see things is wrong. They think Esau gonna fix it by using political means. And we tell them that's not gonna work. So the devil was cooked on the outside, he cooked on the inside. The devil was cooked completely, man. Serve the Lord, get in with your heart by shot, and that's what the victory is at.
Esau, he never fixed anything. The only way he got to fix things is with the Lord. So the only move he got left is to come down hard.
That's all he knows. He don't care if he's short. So that's how the Lord set him up. He could brought up with you. That's it. That's his mind.
He don't care if he's short. And never does anything different.
Like a beneficial, so he got a character.
His track record. If you look at his track record, how many times he been in war since the United States? The United States been in some type of form of war. And he's been around for what, 250 years. Over 239 of those years since America been out. The United States been in some type of fucking war or something like that. That's the track record of these guys, man. So how to work for it. That's it. What it is. Walk out. That's it. And what the Lord said, I'm going to destroy them with destroy the earth. But if you think about it, the war actually destroys the land. You destroy the earth. He kills to destroy him where he goes.
So he got to kill. He don't know how to nurture nothing. All he got to do is allow something. We're at the point where nurture needs to take effect. Everything needs to be nurtured right about now. Everything is sick and everything is hurt. Esau don't know how to do that. All he do is go swing the sword at it, shoot some old bullets at it. That's the answer to every side. And that's why now you got other nations, heathen nations, like you got Japanese, amen. You got all the other nations hollering for the children of Israel to be on top. They hollering for it right about now. And like we can't take too much for it. So now the so-called white man, Esau has lost his image. His image is falling, man. Everybody see the devil for what he said he is. The warmongering man. The savage. You got other Edomites talking mess about them. They got us at the Young Turks. They got a whole show talking about Esau's brutality and savage. You got they cool turned on them. Candace Owens is light Esau eat them up right now. Light them up, man. I'm like, boy, y'all better get rid of them for something. He's like, y'all up and giving them the work. You get that work to Jake. That's giving that work to Esau, man. So you have lost the cool. You got Nick Fuentes, light Esau up. Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan. These people they used to talk up Esau. Now they like Esau up. Why? Oh yeah, I forgot about the Carlson, that other big boys. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. These prominent talking heads, Esau Edom now like saying they basically put shape on their board. You know, you got a Edomite woman, she got a whole series, and she got a lot of views. She got a series called White Man Ain't Shit. And she blowing up. Why? Because it's true. Esau ain't nothing. And we know he done lost the battle. That's why he got all these fools get made for start taking trouble. These bags and this woman wants the Jake bag. Jake has now got access, full access to Edomite women. And the best of them too. They divorcing their husband. They got billions of dollars. And Jake plays cards right. He can come up like a bug off of Edomite woman. Say real quick, yeah. Easy. But back then you witnessed that. Remember we did up in the Bronx? And she's like, what y'all want? What y'all want? She for that is pride. Like, I'm about to take care of my man. They said they're like, yeah, I'm about to get paid. And then she bought something for him, she bought something for the kids as well. I was like, God damn. They get that single mother treatment. And she was prideful for that much. She's like, what you want? What you want? What you want? I was like, damn. They sent her back close, like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't her, man. It looked like her children, man. It was like full bloody Jake one. It wasn't her children, that was Jake kids. So we're witnessing that, man.
The box, they're going to take off there and they can go real with it. Isaiah 4:1. And it says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our clothes.
All right, so women about to be redistributed to different men. And it's going to be women that got, you know, some value. They ain't going to be no lowly women. Some women with value. They're going to be like, oh, we figured it out. The men of the Lord, those are the real men. They're going to be begging them, like, can I get on the team? Ain't going to be no, this my man. They're about to share. There's going to be very few men left. The Lord about to smoke these wicked Israelite men. A lot of these men got to go to war. The YNs got to go to war. So got to go through a lot of young Eves ain't got no man.
A lot of men gonna die in their trouble just through famines, through plagues of the Lord, sword, the sword.
No, these are gonna be like Jacob, man. Lynching them, all these Jake dudes like kick with Edomite dudes, and they're gonna string you up. And then do their little campaign. You got a lot of women out here that's gonna be like out here with no man.
Be like the purge in cities.
Exactly. Straight up purge. Let's do about doing the purge. Now you got women, you know, scrambling. They believe in their Eve life. They got to get the program. Like the pastor said, you gonna bow down to us, man. And they are.
Go back in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 31. And it says, even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid with waste. The field there shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall go full of thorns, because no man shall travail their food. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom, The women shall mourn having no husband, their daughters shall mourn having no helper. In the war shall, and it said, in the war shall their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish from banquet.
And that broke it down right there. If you said we're backing it up. You know, these women ain't gonna have no bridegrooms, no men. Why? Because of war. That Iran war is about to chew up a whole lot of men. Like a meat grinder. They've been waiting on this. The Iranians, they've been waiting on this, man. So they ready for the sword. You know?
I'm reading that too. I heard this verse 35. Second Ezra 16 and 35. And it says, hear not these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the gods whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month brings forth her son, which in 2 and 3 hours of her birth, great pain to pass her womb, with pain when the child cometh forth, they slack not the moment. So that's what's going to happen. If they can cover these, all of these events is going to take place as if a woman is rebel with child. If you go into that pain, that's what the pain goes on. Over 1 million people are going to feel that same pain as if a woman is rebel with child. And it's going to slack down the moment. Right? One person might lose their grandma, and then 2 days later, they lose their kid. It's no constant something like that. That's what Jacob talking about.
15 and 5. The Lord said the Lord have been plagued upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6. The wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are concealed. The Lord just said that's how He's gonna bring it into trouble, man. He's gonna bring it into what? The sword, famine, and what the sword and famine brings, death and destruction, man. When there's no food, then that sword is swung a lot over whatever resources left. And that brings what? Death and destruction, man.
The scripture said, dead body shall lie in the streets of Africa. All over the streets. Like stepping over dead bodies like shit on the sidewalk.
It's about to go down, man. The devil's really cook, man. And since they cook, what they gonna do? Bring the sword, get rid of all the hits like they can. That's what they're gonna end up doing. And we're about to enter today with all the economic woes of this place. Major economic woes.
It's Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17. And it said, the dragon was wrought with the woman and with the make war with the remnant of her seed, which keepeth the commandment of the Almighty all time, and have the testimony of the Almighty. All right, and it said the dragon was wrought. Okay, the dragon represents the system. The system is what is he's going to destroy anybody that come up against the system. That's what that dragon represents. That's why it said the dragon was wrought with the woman that went to make war with the remnant that keep the commandment. So anybody that believes in his word, you're going to be attacked. Okay? That's what's going to happen. You're going to be attacked, and it's going to come. The devil's going to come down and have a great wrath. And that's what's going to happen. So we got to be prepared. And this is why calling on the Lord's true name is going to take you out of these troubles.
I got one right here too. Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but destroy their house with the sword and destroy their good, because of a lack of bread and for great tribulation. So if they payment, it's going to be a catalyst to bring them trouble. It's going to be in trouble because the food, so the food going to be trouble. The food going to be in trouble. Food scarcity. That's going to bring.
That's the double goal right there. Because there's a lack of bread. You know, we often call money, right? It's a double whammy in that situation. If you got money, you can't afford to buy
chaos. This is Amos 5:19. Start at 18. It says, woe unto them. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. So what end is it for you? A lot of people, especially in the Pentecostal Christianity churches, they love to say, I can't wait for the Lord to come back, and they really have no idea really what's going on. Really, how the day of the Lord really going to be like, or what it's going to be like. They think it'll be cupcakes and rainbows and shit. It's not going to be that. It says, so what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Verse 19, it says, this is true. It says, if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and a serpent and lives in there on the wall and the serpent bit him. It's like trouble after trouble after trouble. It's like you have to escape all these different things that can kill you, and or get you out of here. And you're gonna need the spirit of the Lord to even make it through something like that. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? And that's the point. It's gonna be like church home.
You really think about it, because it said no darkness in it. Really, that darkness goes into really gloomy.
There's no brightness in it.
No brightness in it. That's the day where it's gonna be like this. Right now we're in a full night. It's a night day out here, but there's the trouble. You're gonna be looking at a night day, but you're gonna be looking at all kinds of bodies just laid out on the street. That's what that darkness is like. That's what the day of the Lord is gonna be like. Right? That's why it says, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. If you saying that, I'm highly blessed and highly favored, but you don't do nothing that the Lord said, woe unto you. That's who it points to it. That scripture is pointing towards you, but you refuse to, hearken unto the voice of the Lord. You still think that you can eat abominable food. You still think that you can have sex on the Sabbath. That's what they point towards, man. A lot of those individuals that refuse to hearken unto the voice, man.
And gonna wish they would have. When Jacob trouble hit, guess what? Prophets coming off the block. Prophets coming off the street. The word is closed up. That's when that Amos, the 8th chapter gonna hit up. Name of the word.
Amos 12, 11, verse 12, 11 and 12.
Yeah, that's when we know it's gonna be full-fledged and the word get pulled back. That's when the Lord gonna open up.
This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even into the east. They shall run to and fro, seeking the words of the Lord, and shall not be able to find it.
Hear that? So that's how we know Jacob trouble gonna be full blown, because we're not gonna be on the highway. We're not gonna be making videos. This place is gonna be under complete duress. Chaos. You're not gonna be out here trying to lace up the scriptures with all hell, bro. Should have got it if we had delivery, but everything is still up and running. That's that trap. That's the trap the Lord gonna put people in. Right now, they disregard what the prophets say. We're very overlooked. But when the chaos hit, that's like, oh man, where they at, man? I need the breakdowns. Oh, they was right. After that, you already in your lot.
The Lord said, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge should be the stability of the time. And you gotta have what do you have in those times? What wisdom, understanding, and knowledge do you have to keep you alive? Do you have the true stuff, or do you have just some worldly wisdom that's gonna get you X'd out real quick? So most people don't have the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of the scriptures that's gonna keep things stable in these times. And that's what you should be seeking right now while you still can. Just like the Amos 8 and 12 said. Because people gonna be running to and fro trying to seek the money and they ain't gonna know where they're at.
So, hey, like I said, when you start a camp, man, Jake back on the good foot, get right, and getting this truth. If they, about salvation, they want to be saved. You gotta have faith. You gotta serve the Lord in order to be saved. Lord just don't want that lip service. They give lip service. They get out here. They do what Esau do. Because Christianity is a cuss with Esau either. So they not really got the cover, and that's why they lost too. Because they not really getting no wisdom understanding the churches. The pastor ain't giving them prophecy. They getting is a good little story and some music about the band. They getting a show. It's like the clubs. They getting a service. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shake our butts and shout. And the pastor ain't gonna give you no precepts. They ain't gonna talk about no prophecy.
They worried about how they look more than they worried about the word of the Lord in the church. Who got the best 3-piece suit on? Who got the biggest hat?
It's like the internal.
And then these adulteries. So the church out there, Mr. Sister Ola, we got the half the people in the congregation.
That's doing house calls.
God, ain't no word. Jack, ain't no salvation going on in the church. I just tell people all the time ago. Get about the church, man. They're not giving you nothing. They're so big, they're gonna say, what's going on? See, and you ain't got the truth. Next up, you be calm, man. Okay, they doing that. Okay, I know they're going to go, Lord. I'm about to get out of the way. Esau running his program. We don't know what Esau doing. They're running that up the beast. The beast is about to go. The white tech Christian don't know that. They're gonna come out and tell us what's going on. I should export the righteous citizen. You know? And that's because they what say all damn point six. First for lack of knowledge. You didn't get the knowledge. You despised it. It came you freely for the profit. And you scoffed at it. Because we ain't coming all balling. We ain't got a big old building. We ain't got a bunch of jewelry on. You know, we ain't got all big housing. Portable house. Yeah, the Cadillac, now they want the Benz. Yeah, they want the Benz or the Hellcat or a G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't coming with that. So they like, you ain't hitting on nothing. So they mean they're not attuned to the words of the Lord. Tell them the truth. And you can see the Lord is like backing everything we say. You just get them there, they bring all kinds of craziness and unrighteous decrees being declared right now. All kind of. That makes sense. That's why I'm like, man, hold up, man, what's going on? Why they doing this? Why they doing that? You take like voting rights when this country founded on vote? Like, hold up. Let me go see what they talking about. Yeah, I kind of think I wasn't no African American. That just kind of stupid. They ain't too confident. Like, hold up, man, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I do remember in history that they called us uncolored. It went from black. Now we calling ourselves African American. Which one is it?
Now they call itself FBA, Foundation for Black America.
Yeah.
It always changed.
Right.
You know, that shit clicking Jake head like, hold up, man.
That's not a real nationality. Your nationality should stick right there.
Black.
I'm black and I'm proud.
That shit ain't even real nationality. Country black. I'm country black over there overseas.
Over there in the south.
Yeah, that ain't make sense, man. That's why Jake, it's all the time, the Lord done slow stuff down for Jake to study and get an idea of what's really going on, man. But let that spirit of the Lord do that, man. The Lord has gathered up all the spirits that he wants. So we see they not coming to the truth. The Lord don't want them. It's based on that. They're two-thirds. The Lord's gonna lead them out here to their own devices to be destroyed and take the struggle. So now we've been able to identify who is who. If you're not worried about your nationality or nothing like that, then you don't have a sign of life. It's death right there. You just worry about where the hole's at, smoke a little weed, long give me some box. You know, Jake is good. Get a little entertainment. Jake is good. Jake don't look into deep things. Esau, they say every part of them is deep. Esau trying to stay on top. Esau, he thinking like he's studying Jake. Like, man, what they like to do? Oh, they like weed. Make it medical, make it legal right now. Like they studying Jake intensely. That's why you got something called Karens. They got to be in Jake business. What you doing over there? Why you not riding? Why you on your porch barbecuing? Exactly. I gotta see what Jake doing, man. Jake ain't doing right. You supposed to be in the street protesting and saving my kingdom. You not doing that.
That's why every time you go out to eat or something, staring at you. They want to know what's back there. I didn't pick up his car. What is mine over there? This thing was bigger than the one I got.
Oh, that's a big hit. I'm gonna bang the hockey on the head with that one. It ain't right. It ain't right. It's my country.
You can afford that?
Yeah, I ain't get a bigger steak to me. Trump ain't doing right, not right.
I got a sirloin. He got a whole goddamn ribeye.
The
nigger eat better than me. And then whenever Trump politics come over, they're gonna bag you. Why? Because they got a bigger stake than you. I'll get on the head with that one. That jealousy thing is big, man. They better not have nothing better than Esau because they feel entitled. They like, this is my kingdom. I'm supposed to get the American dream.
And it happened in Black Wall Street. Oh, Jay, you doing good?
God, that's what it was. I got an airport, your own post office, own school, I'm doing good, making good money. Nah, we can't have it.
In a time of a recession, blow this bitch in.
Yeah, get the military. Goddamn, you gotta blow it up. Because had they not did that, what we're standing there right now, hey, they could have like all the Fortune 500 companies if Esau had not did that move. Like, really? Esau did that move when we said that was like a little form of taking trouble right there. We're talking about Black Wall Street. That was him to stay on top. If he didn't do that, he would have been overtaken back then. So Esau has to be what the Lord made him be. He got to bring the sword in order to stay on top. Because he sucks at what he does. He has to kill the competition to stay on top. He got to do that. If he just let it be, we'll overtake this devil. Let you know we're better than him.
That's all get ready to mention. And I was like, and I just immediately thought about what I think it was Elder Yahuwah. Anyway, he made a beautiful point when he said that if these devil was superior, they wouldn't have to go so hard just to try to sabotage the people that below them. They'd just get the That's how you know that we are the inferior people. We are the Lord's people because they constantly have to destroy everything that we have. They constantly have to watch it. You know, and that's what King David said. They mark my steps. That's exactly what it is. They marking our steps. Everything we do, every progress we try to make, they try to seek to tear it down.
And that's why I don't call it white supremacy. I call it white inferiority. White insecurity. Like, that's what I like to call it, white insecurity. Because the devil know that we're superior to them. They know it. So they be insecure. Like, why Jake got a bigger stake than me? Why my woman over here eyeballing that Jake man over there? You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't hit a weight in years and still got some type of shape to him. Esau over there looking like a fucking Baba Jabba the Hutt, like a blob and shit.
You be like, how old is you? And they be like 30. I'm like, that you the same age as me. You look like you're 50.
Exactly. Big belly guts. You know, that's why I call my job now the land of the belly guts. You know what I mean? Everybody got big beer bellies, and they just look horrible. And the only reason they got their women is because of the system. Now the system failing, and now these devils they got to do like Black Wall Street again. I got to cut you up the birthright. That's how you can't tell me the Bible ain't true. Jake is balling off of Esau based on the birthright. We have more people than you. You oppress my people. What we do? Kick them babies out. And now we got so many babies. We can outvote you in your own system. And you done did, like I said, they got abortions. They done allow millions and millions of Jakes, and yet we're still numerous more than you. So that shows that our blessing is better than yours. That's why Esau wanted to kill his brother Jacob, because he knew that our forefather got the better blessing. We basically got immortality. When you really think about it, this devil got a sword, his is temporary. Ours is forever.
Like positive and negative.
Exactly. He knew it. Exactly. And to this day, their blessing is whooping Esau, man. So now Esau got to do like we got to pick that sword up. I gotta hack your numbers down, man. Yeah, I gotta do it, man. And then this time, because I know you come up to your birth, I gotta tag the ones that's left. That way I can monitor your birth. I can monitor where you're at. I can GPS you. You can't be in the city of no man. The Bible has where it's gonna be like 10 cities broke down, like men over here, women over here. And we'll breed accordingly. But I can't just let y'all go and do what you want to do, because then y'all gonna outbreed me again.
And that's how you know. That's how you know how powerful the scripture is, because the Lord said that they act like that. He said it in the temple as Yahweh Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh Yahweh, because he's trying to control whether people give birth and whether they can't give birth. That's only the power of the Lord. The power of the Lord is the one who gives birth and who gives and he takes. That's the Lord. But you got these devils, they gotta act like the Heavenly Father. And that's what the scripture, that's how you know the scripture is true, man.
It goes back to like first Exodus, man. Pharaoh did, like he was coming down with very wrath. And all they did was just make Jake have babies. We gotta deal with them wives before they overtake us.
Esau doing that, said that same thing. You got your wives people. The more they impress, the more babies you got. So that's when he got to ease up. Like, dang, I grinded on them. They had a baby boom. I got to ease up. Now I got all these jakes running around. So it's like now he's stuck. Like, man, how do I get rid of them? How do I do this? So he's like, I got to do it wise. I need a whole new system. Why keep them separated? He already started with the music, man. They're like, let's say they make a stack Clay Thompson. Let's divide the Jake woman to Jake man. Let's cut the numbers down. That whole relationship was fabricated. Everybody knew it. And then when it went the way it went, now the Eagles are like, oh. But they showed the delusion. Our women are a big delusion. They thought they could 304 it up. And there would be a simp waiting on them with lots of money. And that's what happened, man. The dude said that too. Like, Trump destroyed their fantasy. That's what happened. He was supposed to marry Megan Thee Stallion, let her get all his money, and that way they know they can do it too. Because my hero did it.
Let her fucking Sierra Westbrook.
Exactly. They thought it was going like that. Russell Wilson. But it faded. We're done with it.
I was just saying, isn't that like a sign of societal collapse? Like, nobody wants the 3 or 4.
Yep, it is.
Like,
it's bad.
It's bad like that.
Yeah, well, Harlot is supposed to go, man. You know, when Harlot is struggling to sell that box, it's bad out here. People gotta say, I gotta eat my food. I need gas in my car. I can't go buy no box. Exactly.
Damn, nobody wants that.
I heard strip clubs closing down. They closed down here in Tulsa Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Anybody got no money to throw no home freely? The money is scared. So the money is scared. That's how you know. I like when you said that. That's how somebody told me that's how you tell the signs of the economy. Looking at the whole economy. If hoes is doing bad, the economy is bad. That means nobody has no free money to spend on no.
Ain't nobody making it rain no more.
No,
buying bottles and $300 sections and nobody doing that.
It's drought. I got high gas. I got high bills. Esau, man, that's it. I like to say women that eat. Hoes about to feel this hurt the first. The whole economy is drying up. Now she got to lower her price.
$40.
$40 special, baby.
No, that's regular price. You have to go down
20.
Shit, $10, man. I give you a McDonald's meal with a large fry.
That's bad. $10. I heard the OnlyFans is hurting too. They top earners is now like they ain't getting their bread.
Wasn't that you that said AI took over OnlyFans?
Yeah, they got AI chicks now.
Yeah,
they got AI chicks now. They said he started making. They said that's him getting the birth down. They ain't gonna give everybody like robot female, robot girl. And then he done found the women so bad, dude's gonna look at that as the cheaper option. I could buy that one time, and then I could turn this sucker on.
Look at Demolition Man. My head set on it.
Yeah. Had the VR set. And he's like, let's do the old fashioned. Let you kidding? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's everything is coming in to show the society's collapsing, man. And once the men go for the box, the women gonna go for the box. And that don't go burst like that. But I think that might kind of bad. I think Jacob Trump on him for that. This guy was struggling, man. I think he ain't gonna get to like play that out. Because I think the sword, man, something big about to happen look like this year. Or maybe like coming soon. So I don't think that's ain't gonna be in the play. By the time he get that going, it's gonna be chaos going out, man. They might get invaded by another country.
That's another prophecy right here, man. That's Job chapter 20 and verse 23. And it says, when he is about to fill his belly, how about you know, shall cast his fury on his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Man, so why he's eating, but Esau trying to get his job out the plan is he ain't gonna get he ain't gonna see the full enterprise. Lord said that's when y'all time gonna pop up cracking skies, man, to rain on this parade.
Right while he eating, he ain't even gonna get food.
That's
going to his mouth.
That's how you know how cold y'all about to be out here, because he's a true man of war right there. Because when you're in a place where you get ready to eat, you're comfortable, you're enjoying your time while you're eating. Most of the time when you sit down eating, you're enjoying that little bit of time that you're eating and stuff like that. And the Lord said he's gonna come down on while you're eating.
He start doing the celebration. You got Donald Trump right now hollering for a power room.
Yeah.
What do you do in the ballroom? You eat,
right?
and you celebrate. The Lord said they're gonna rain it down on Esau, right? They said they're gonna be in their bunker thinking they got it. The Lord brother gonna have that Magneto power, rip that door off.
Oh, they be on caught off guard. That's
God,
why.
I'm glad Esau, come here, man. I got work to do.
Hey,
Chain up.
that's why. And when Uncle Dog read that preach of wisdom and knowledge, not be the ability of that time, the one scripture they keep playing over and over, especially when he talks with trouble and calm to come, it said it's better to be in the house of mourning. But when you're in the house of mourning, you become aware, you become alert. But when you're in the house of peace, you get caught off guard every time.
You mourning, that means you like thinking about somebody. You mourning somebody. Who you mourning Yahweh Shah. So that keeps our eye on Yahweh Shah. We waiting at the gate. You're in the house of feasting, you just worry about feeding your belly. You're having a good time. Yeah. We mourning Yahweh Shah means we have made Yahweh Shah like our everything. You know, that's the key mindset over there that our eyes being seen.
This is personal opinion. I would say this, like this how you know you in the house of mourning. Like when you going through some bullshit in your life, you be like, man, I can't stand this place. That's how you know you're in the house of mourning. When you anything that happened to you while you on your day-to-day walk, and you just like, man, I can't wait till y'all come back. I can't wait to see a righteous order on earth. That's how you know you're in the mountain house of mourning.
So I could be in a good spot. Find something that I see that I'm like, fuck, I want to get outside here. It'll be in good spirits. Be like, damn shit, this motherfucker come through. I can't wait till the Lord destroy this place. You know?
When Jacob trouble hit, you're gonna get a little bit excited out of that. That's gonna be a good thing for us. That shows a difference. The 2/3 gonna feel doom and gloom. We're gonna feel like salvation, deliverance.
The Lord said that when everybody's spirit coming, like, I'm a monster of the earth. When hell is breaking loose, hey, the ultimate that guy, you will be in good spirits.
With that being said, so with that being said, man, we've been edifying. We give our praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai, baby.
Shalom.
Hey man, y'all stay locked in, man. Yahweh Shai.